All right. The grace minute is over. So a very warm welcome from my side. My name is Tobias Schimmer. I'm the CEO at FileWave, and I'm super excited to host you to another Alliance event in this first quarter of 2023. And I think today, as always, we have worked hard to bring an exciting agenda to you, to show you what's going on at FileWave, and especially, I think that the thing that matters most to you, really focus on the product and the development around the product. Yeah, so as you can see here, Tony Keller, our VP of Product Management and Reliability, will take a look into the release that's basically coming out as we speak, 14.10. And we'll talk a bit about what's in there, and then also give an exciting outlook of what's coming thereafter. And then Josh Levitsky will talk a bit about the FileWave communities that we're trying to build with you, and where we're seeing great traction. In my view, a very exciting development to really have an even faster and more frequent exchange with you, our user base. And then we'll end with the, I think, both popular and now pretty established format, Ask FileWave Anything, where you can ask any kind of question and we will try to answer it to the best of our ability. Some of you guys have submitted some questions already in advance, so we will try to get as many questions as we can. So with that, I think you noticed that we do have a bit of a new design. So our new VP of Marketing, Oliver Engelbrecht, who's based in Berlin, Germany, has helped us to streamline the way FileWave looks a little bit. And you can see the new design here. And with that, we've also, I think, honed in a little bit on the wording that we want to use to describe what we're really trying to do. And the tagline that we're using to describe what FileWave is all about is endpoint operations done efficiently, which we basically want to transport with that once you do decide to use FileWave, and I think all of you have decided to do so, that part of your job description, I think many of you have many more jobs than just managing endpoints, is basically sorted out. And once you have set it up, you can also do it in a very efficient way, right? Where the time that you have to spend and invest to really have set up your endpoint operations is really optimized and spent well. Next slide, please. So, what is FileWave all about? What is the vision? What is the company that, the roughly 130 people that we have around the world are trying to build together with you, our customer base? We really strive to become a thought and technology leader in endpoint operations, enabling your organizations out there to basically always support your most demanding business needs by establishing, managing, customizing, and also evolving your endpoint operations. And all that in a single tool, in a single professional grade solution. And I think now that's a very important and at the end there, paired with expert advice. I have two of the gentlemen, and more than that, I think there's actually many more on this call that represent the deep knowledge that we at FileWave have in real endpoint operations. So I think Tony Keller and Josh Levitsky, who will talk after me, are some great role models, but not the only ones. We have many more, as said, many on this call as well, listening in, of people that understand, your jobs out there in managing your endpoints very deeply, care about it deeply. And we do want to make these people very accessible to you to really involve your environments and, set them up in the best possible way to support your needs. The picture that we have chosen, and again, I would love your feedback on it, both good and bad, right? We're an organization where we want to know what you really think. Is the Swiss Army knife, because we think it really, us being a Swiss headquartered company with our Swiss heritage. It links nicely with the fact that we think we actually a super flexible tool that has many different angles and assets and can really be customized really to your needs. And that's why we thought this multi-tool is actually a great picture to represent what FileWave is all about. So I think, next slide. I think with that, this was the intro. Again, we now have a very nice deep look into what's going on around product development, both with the latest release and then also a bit of a glimpse what's coming afterwards, which I personally think is very exciting step that we're really moving much faster now again on producing innovation in the product. And then after that, we'll also spend a bit about talking about the communities that we offer to engage on an even deeper level with you out there, our users of the product. So with that, over to you, Tony.